What's up, guys? I'm Dan Weisinger, local realtor here in the Valley of the Sun. I'm here with Justin Volpone, rockstar lender on the Tom Ross team at Bay Equity. Justin, how you doing?
Dan the man. I'm great, man. How are you?
Awesome. So today we're gonna dive right into, it's gonna be refinancing, and we're gonna keep these videos as short and quick as possible. So jumping into it, tell me about the refinance process.
Well, they are near and dear to my my heart, refinances. First and foremost, the very first topic I like to discuss when we talk about refinances is what's the goal, right? A lot of people, they automatically assume that refinancing is always going to reduce their payment, and sometimes it just doesn't always make sense to refinance. And so I want to figure out what the goal is. Are we trying to reduce the interest rate? Do we need cash out for debt consolidation, home renovations? Do we want to cut down from a 30-year to a 15? Are we getting a divorce and we need to take a partner off, right? So the first thing is we need to figure out what the goal is.
Okay, so if I bought a house a year ago, should I refi?
Maybe. We need to figure out what your interest rate is.
Okay.
Refinancing does not always equate to a lower payment, right? So if we're just like, hey, a year ago I got the house and I want to refi again, we need to figure out what's your current interest rate, what can we get you to today, and it's always going to go back to that same question, like, what's the goal? What are we trying to accomplish?
Sure. Okay, so if, I go online, I see these crazy low rates, what is the disadvantage of me going online versus talking to a local lender?
Yeah, good question. So very common. First and foremost, advertisements are exactly that, right? So they're going to do whatever is sexy on the internet or TV to draw you in as customers and consumers.
Oh, yeah.
So they're always going to advertise the lowest of the low, the deal that's going to apply to the 1%. And traditionally speaking, with those interest rates you see in the low twos, they're baking in absorbent amount of discount points to get the rate driven down to that. And historically speaking, paying discount points usually doesn't make sense. They typically have got 5 to 7 year long return on investments between the savings with not paying them. So you need to look at the numbers and make sure that it makes sense, and 95% of the time paying discount points doesn't make sense. So you need to make sure you're working with a loan officer that gives you the option so you can see the numbers.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Justin. Appreciate that. We're going to jump right into the pre-qual process. In our next videos, we'll have a series of videos for you, so stay tuned.